I remember the night it started because it was the first time in years I'd seen the stars so clearly. I was driving back from my sister's place, the highway stretching empty ahead of me, nothing but the hum of the engine and the occasional flicker of headlights in the rear view, the kind of quiet that lulls you into thought. I rolled the window down just to feel the air, crisp and sharp with the scent of pine from the woods, crowding the roadside. That's when I saw it, a flash of light, not from the road but from above. A streak of green cutting through the black, too fast to be a plane, too bright to be a satellite. My fingers tightened on the wheel. A meteor? Maybe. But then it stopped, hovered, and for a heartbeat, the world felt wrong. I blinked and it was gone. I told myself it was nothing, a trick of the eyes, fatigue from the long drive. But the air smelled different after that, metallic, like ozone after a storm. And the radio, static hissed through the speakers even though I hadn't touched the dial. I turned it off, laughed at myself, kept driving. Then the shadows started moving. At first it was just the trees, their silhouettes stretching too long in the headlights, branches twisting in ways that didn't match the wind. But then I saw something between them, a shape, tall and too thin, standing perfectly still just beyond the tree line, watching. My breath hitched. I didn't slow down. You're tired. It's just a deer. But deer don't stand like that. Deer don't have arms that taper into nothing. By the time I got home, my hands were shaking. I locked the door behind me, checked every window. The house was empty. Of course it was. I poured a drink, sat in the dark, and tried to forget. That's when the whispers started. Not voices, not really, just sounds. Like radio interference humming just beneath silence. I'd hear it in the walls, in the spaces between breaths. I tore apart the house looking for the source, old wiring, a malfunctioning speaker, anything. Nothing. Then the dreams came, vivid, suffocating things. A room with no doors, a figure standing at the foot of my bed, its face a shifting void. I'd wake up gasping, my skin slick with sweat, the whispers louder than before, and every night, the same phrase, echoing like a broadcast from somewhere far away. You are not alone here. I stopped sleeping. Started recording myself, setting up cameras, convinced I was losing my mind. The footage showed nothing, just me, thrashing in my sleep, mouthing words I didn't remember speaking. Then the messages appeared, scratched into the fog on my bathroom mirror, etched into the dust on my desk, always the same symbols. Jagged lines, spirals, shapes that made my head ache if I stared too long. I tried to photograph them, the images always corrupted. The final straw was the broadcast. I was scrolling through channels late one night, the TV flickering in the dark, when the screen went black. Then a voice, not human, but something imitating human, each syllable stretched and distorted. We see you. The screen filled with an image of my own house taken from above. Then my bedroom, then me sitting there, staring at the TV in real time. I ran. Didn't grab my keys, didn't shut the door behind me, just ran until my lungs burned, until the trees swallowed me whole. I don't know how long I wandered. Hours, days. The woods didn't look right anymore. The stars were different, closer. And then I found it. A clearing, a circle of scorched earth, and in the center a structure. Black, seamless, like obsidian fused into impossible angles. It hummed. Not a sound, but a vibration in my bones. The whispers became a chorus. I knew then. They weren't just watching, they were testing, seeing how much I could notice before I broke. I turned to run, but the trees were gone, the sky was gone, only the structure remained, pulsing like a heartbeat, and from within it something reached out. Not a hand. Not an arm, something worse. The last thing I remember is the voice, no longer whispering, no longer pretending to be human, screaming inside my skull, "You are ready now." Then nothing. I woke up in my bed. The house was silent, the TV was off. No whispers, no shadows. But when I looked in the mirror, my reflection didn't move when I did. And it was smiling.